Have you ever wondered what true justice looks like? Is it about following the rules, no matter what? Or is there something deeper, something more compassionate? Today, we're diving into a story that explores this very question. A tale set in a magnificent kingdom where a lion holds the fate of others in his paws. Imagine a world bathed in the golden light of sunrise, the kingdom of lions. It's a place of breathtaking beauty and strict laws. Ruling over its court is the chief lion judge, a figure of immense power and wisdom, but one who carries a heavy Unsen Buden. His subjects for the day, a group of goats, each one a character in their own right. There is the one who can't help but find humor in the direst situations, another whose eyes plead with a quiet desperation, and a third who clings to a fragile thread of hope. Their stories are about to unfold in a courtroom unlike any other. The scene shifts to the grand hall of justice. The air is thick with tension, yet the room is alive with vibrant colors. The lion judge sits high on his throne, his authority undeniable. The first case begins. A goat stands accused, not of a great crime, but of a simple, almost comical mistake. Yet, the gavel falls. Guilty. A wave of nervous laughter and shock ripples through the crowd. This is the reality of the Lion Kingdom. Justice is swift, and it is absolute. One by one, the other goats are called forward. The suspense is unbearable. Each goat steps up, their voice trembling as they share their life story. We hear tales of hardship, of love, of dreams big and small. They're not just goats. They're parents, friends, and individuals pleading for a second chance. With every heartfelt plea, the tension in the room escalates. The lion judge listens intently, his expression unreadable. After each story, he delivers a verdict, and with each swing of the gavel, the stakes get higher and higher. The line between right and wrong, law and mercy, begins to blur. We, the audience, are left holding our breath, questioning what we would do in his position. The weight of his decisions begins to press down on the lion judge. He looks out at the courtroom, but his mind drifts away. We see flashes of his past, a memory of him as a small cub, learning the rigid laws of his pride. He was taught that a judge's heart must be as hard as stone, that emotion has no place in the hall of justice. He has spent his entire life upholding this principle, believing it was the only way to maintain order. But now, seeing the fear and hope in the eyes of the goats, he feels a crack in that stone-cold foundation. Is this really justice, or is it just a performance of power? The burden he carries is not just the weight of his crown, but the weight of every life he has judged. Then, the final goat is brought forward. This one is different. There's a quiet dignity in its stance. As it begins to speak, the courtroom falls silent. It tells a story not of grand adventures or dramatic events, but of simply profound love for its family. A story of sacrifice, of protecting the weak, of finding joy in the smallest moments. The tale is so raw, so honest, it strikes a chord deep within the lion judge. It reminds him of something he had long forgotten, a warmth he thought was lost forever. The judge's stoic mask begins to crumble. His own childhood, his own family, flashes before his eyes. He sees himself in this small, trembling creature, just as he is about to deliver the final, fateful verdict. The ground beneath them begins to shake. A sudden tremor runs through the magnificent hall, rattling the pillars and sending dust raining from the ceiling. Everyone freezes. Time seems to stop. In that moment of chaos and uncertainty, everything changes. The tremor isn't just shaking the earth. It's shaking the very foundations of the law, of tradition, of everything the lion judge has ever known. It's a sign, a moment of divine intervention, forcing a pause. In this shared moment of vulnerability, the judge, the goats, and everyone in the court are just living beings, equals in the face of nature's power. The gavel lies forgotten. What will he do now? In the deafening silence that follows the tremor, the lion judge looks at the final goat, then at all the others. He sees not criminals, but fellow creatures, deserving of life. In that instant, he makes a decision that will change the kingdom forever. He stands, but not to deliver a verdict of guilt. Instead, he speaks with a voice that is no longer just a judge's, but his own. He declares that today, the court is adjourned, Not by law, but by compassion. He sets aside his gavel, relinquishes his grand robes, and steps down from his throne. He's no longer the chief judge. He is simply a lion who has chosen a different path. He walks toward the goats, not as their executioner, but as their guide. A path to freedom opens before them. He leads them out of the courtroom, away from the rigid laws, and into the open plains of the kingdom. The final scene is one of profound peace. The sun is setting, casting a warm, gentle glow over the landscape. We see the lion, the one who held the power of life and death, sharing a simple meal of fruits and herbs with the very goats he was meant to condemn. There are no thrones, no gavels, no laws, just a shared understanding. They've all discovered a deeper truth. True justice isn't always about punishment or retribution. Sometimes it's about empathy, understanding, and the courage to choose mercy. As the emotional music swells, we are left with a powerful image of unity and a question to ponder in our own hearts. What does justice mean to you? This story reminds us that the greatest strength lies not in upholding rigid rules, but in the compassion we show to one another. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales that make you think and feel. We'll see you in the next one.